What are those guys doing now, B?
I think they're sitting in front of us in the studio right now. Ladies and gentlemen, would you
Hello.
please welcome from the Silversun Pickups, Brian and Nikki are here. Hi, guys.
We're like
Good to be back.
We're like Beetlejuice. If you play that song, we show up.
That's a great new song.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Killer. And
It's fun to hear it in the headphones just now. We
a
never
million
listened
years,
to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
We've played songs of people that bands and stuff, and they take their headphones off. They don't want to hear it. That's
We're
weird.
trying on a new thing where we go, let's just lean into it. Like, oh man,
We're good.
We thought that'd be funny. You hear yourself at a bar or something, and be like, you guys listening to this? Because really,
It's a good system.
Usually, we're always like, who is this?
It doesn't matter why we're known.
It doesn't.
We're just known.
It doesn't matter.
That
it
is
doesn't matter.
That's such a great couplet, and for the life of me, I can't figure out what you're trying to say.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't
So,
matter
guys,
why.
First of all, I guess we should say thank you
Thank
in
you.
advance for doing the KROQ Weenie Roast again this year. We're
I'm
so
excited
honored to
for the
have
new
you.
Spot.
Same.
I feel like you're our house band at the
I
We
Weenie
were
Roast.
told we've done it more than any other band.
I think that's
know.
true.
So exciting.
We were just talking about that like 15 years ago in Silver Lake when we were sitting in like the smoking room at a club or something. If somebody was going to tell us or the people around us, like, you guys you'll be a band that played the KROQ Weenie Roast the most.
You throw your drink in their face?
We would just be like, what? And everybody around us was like, get out of here. That person is not psychic. Don't listen to anything that they say.
Well, how
Well, you
mad
guys
is
have the-
Weezer now? Weezer's got to be ticked.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
a
They
house
have to.
band
I know,
for a
but
while.
we spend our whole
Move
career.
over,
But our
Weezer.
whole,
Right? Beat it, Weezer.
Everything we do is to try to irk them.
Is it? That's just your goal in
and-
life.
Yeah, it doesn't matter why. It's about Pinkerton.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'm
you guys
sorry,
have
Bean. I'm sorry to spoil it for you, but that's really what it is.
I understand, yes.
It's a
You guys have
reaction
such
record.
The perfect vibe, though, for a summertime outdoor multi-band festival, though.
Well,
You know what I mean?
multi-band
that's,
festival.
that's cool.
Thank
yeah.
you.
And we're on
Yeah.
the beach this year?
It's the first time we've ever done it at the beach, so we're excited to have you there.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah,
I think so.
I think there are there are condos now where the
Yes.
Weenie Roast was,
Or Red
and
Meadows,
there is
R.I.P.
Hogwarts now where the acoustic
Yes,
Christmas is. So
that's
what,
right.
what do you think is
Universal
going to land?
Amphitheater.
So the places you're landing next, what's coming?
Good question.
Game of Thrones spectacular, like a Miami
losing
Vice.
them, that's for sure.
We keep having to rebook different things because it's like, what do you mean they're gone?
I hope there's some sort of stunt spectacular that happens where we play in the forum.
I
The
mean,
Fast and Furious Forum.
Oh man, yeah.
Like it.
The Vin Diesel ice capades.
Oh, that's $1 million idea.
Right?
I know, and you know what? It's yours.
thank you.
How are you?
Very kind.
You guys are going into your 5th album coming out.
Yeah.
What is the state of Silversun Pickups these days? You guys feel like you've made it?
No,
Not yet.
no. I feel like we always feel new, and every time we make one of these things, we try to make it difficult for us, so we never go into this thing feeling that we've got this handled.
Explain, make it difficult for us.
Well, it's just like you don't really notice that you're trying to push yourself. You're just always trying to move forward, and it feels, Silversun always feels like at any moment this thing could come
Derail.
crashing down to the ground. So we're never like, oh, we did it. We did the work and now we're doing it. No, it's always bizarre.
So you sort of have that feeling that you're trying to make it.
I mean, yeah,
Even
Right.
though
well,
this is your fifth
Even
album.
when
we're
we
trying
were-
to make something.
We were practicing at Brian's house,
Yes.
him and I, and we were just like, oh, we do this.
Yeah.
Are we doing this?
We were staring at each other. I mean, literally.
do this.
We're
I
just
mean,
sitting on his couch trying to, remember all the new stuff.
I know. There's so much material now. But so we don't think about it like that. But now, it's been a while. So we meet people that, look like they've gone through they've had life experience and stuff.
Right.
And then they tell us that they listened to us in junior high. And we go, what? What?
It's a weird thing to hear.
It is really weird.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna push yourself, I think Butch Vig is a pretty
he's a
good
lovely
producer to
guy.
have.
Oh, what a lovely
Yeah.
guy. He's just a lovely
love
man.
him.
Well, we had him in a few days ago with Garbage.
He said that. Yeah, I saw him.
And
I saw him
he
at his
said
house,
that-
and he said he was here.
He told us
He-
completely unsolicited. he thinks
It's our
this is
best record,
your
and
best
he's
record.
not, and he's biased.
Why
right?
would you not let
Yeah.
Bean say that?
Sorry,
He tells us that.
because he tells us that, and I wanted to see if it was true.
It is true. That's what he told us too, as well.
He's so Wisconsin to the core.
He
I mean,
really is.
What's different about him being your producer? How does it change the process?
Whew. I mean, besides
the fact that he has great ears, obviously.
I think you really hit it. I mean, he could be talking to you about something. We talk about movies while there's a track playing in the background that you did, and he'll just stop you for a second, and go, "Oh, hold on," and he turned to Billy Bush, who's his right-hand man, engineer, and just go, "Oh, Billy, that one part there," and I'm like, "He's what? How's he listening?" He goes, "No, maybe the DB's on that thing," and then the guy goes, "Yeah, okay, got it," and he goes, "Okay, anyway, Brian." So,
that's crazy.
The new Suspiria, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on?" He's got, it's. I mean, we've known him for a while, and he's been just a good friend. But working with him, that whole legend and all that stuff, you don't really see that well, obviously, when you know somebody and you just talk with them. And then when you're working with them, besides when you go downstairs into his music area in his house, when you look at all the records, you go, "Oh, whoa, okay, wow."
Yeah.
You definitely earn putting these things up. But we felt the experience through things like that. Like, wow, this guy's really...
Was he ever dead wrong where he gave you advice?
No.
No, what I love about Butch and why he's good for a band like us and everybody we work with is like this with us. They know we're gonna go, "Hey, Butch, this is a really weird idea," and he leans in and goes, "Oh, great,
good,
let's
bring
do
it."
it."
Yeah.
There's one song in particular on the record when I loved it, and it happened many times where Butch just would turn his seat around like some sort of Star Trek captain, and he'd go, "Now, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what kind of song this is. This is making no sense to me in any level, and I love it."
That's encouragement.
Yeah. So he's willing to go there, and thing too is he's been doing it for so long, and but he does so many things for so long. So as you mentioned not that long ago, Nikki, I didn't think about this, but Butch, while he's doing this, is in a full-on Democratic band.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he's, besides all the soundscaping that he's been doing over the years, he's in a band that's been around for quite a while, and so he comes from it from that angle too.
He's not a guy who talks about either.
No,
so it's not like he goes,
and
"Remember Nevermind?"
Yeah. Oh, but he will. No, we brought it up.
We'll say, "Do you remember Nevermind?"
No,
Tell us more.
We brought it up constantly. So when things got tense, he'll talk about it. You just got to ask him. He, we used to, if things got tense or it's hard in the studio, and not tense from personalities, but just you're really working hard, and you just hope it, you're working towards something that might not work, and you're hoping it does.
Right.
So when you do it and everything would go quiet, I would always just go, "Ding, ding, a Butch Vig production."
That's what we wanted to put on the end.
So we thought maybe on each song we just put that on, "Dung, ding, Butch Vig production."
That's funny. This is the voice of Brian and Nikki from Silversun Pickups. They are playing the KROQ Weenie Roast and Luau and Beach Party on June 8th. Your album comes out the day before.
Yeah, that's
on
good
June
timing.
7th. Great timing.
And
it's called Widow's Weeds, which is one of the more unusual album titles I think I've ever heard.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think so, too.
How do widows have weeds?
Somebody said, they accidentally said widow's weave, so I think it could have been more weird. And now I feel bad because I want to stop the presses and make it widow's weave.
Change it.
Somebody said that one time, and I don't remember who, but they were talking about that. And basically what it is, it's a way, I guess how they used to describe the clothes you wear when you're mourning. So it's like, she was adorned in she was wearing her widow's weeds. Oh. And so it's the black mourning clothes for things like that. That's where we got it from.
Party.
Yeah.
Very
that does say party.
Ready to take it to the beach.
See you at the luau.
Yeah.
Guys...
I love it when I love it back in the day when Nine Inch Nails would play at 2 p.m. and their fog would just blow out.
Yep.
We got Ministry on at 1 p.m. everybody. The people in the front are going to get a pretty spooky experience.
The album is called Widow's Weeds. It comes out on June 7th. Weenie Roast next day. Pre-sale at 10 o'clock this morning. Brian and Nikki from Silversun Pickups are here. We're going to take a very quick break and come back. And I understand you're going to attempt to roll one out live for us.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
We're going to
attempt. Like I said, while we're doing this, remember that in our heads, this thing's going to come crashing down.
All right.
You just never know.